the biggest risk of this disease entering our pig population in the UK is by pigs eating pork or pork products derived from infected pigs or wild boar. The African swine fever virus can survive for months in smoked, dried and cured meats like these shown here. The virus can also survive even longer, probably years, in frozen meat. This makes it vital that pig keepers and members of the public remember that first. It is illegal to feed pigs any sort of meat, whether raw, partially or fully cooked. Second, it is illegal to feed pigs catering waste from any restaurant or commercial kitchen. This includes food from commercial vegetarian kitchens, as there is a risk of cross-contamination from other foods. Lastly, feeding pigs domestic kitchen waste or food scraps is also illegal. Feeding pigs any of the items just mentioned is not only illegal, it endangers their health and risks spreading not only African swine fever, but also other serious diseases such as foot and mouth disease. Bear in mind that these rules apply to all pigs, including those kept as pets. Indeed, the rules also apply to poultry and other livestock. Providing your pigs a specially formulated pig feed is a safe and easy way to give your pigs a balanced diet. You can also feed fruit and vegetables such as these, so long as they have never been in a kitchen or been in contact with other foods. Members of the public and any visitors, farm staff or other workers coming into contact with pigs must be aware of these rules. No one should be allowed to eat food near pigs or pig housing, and pigs must never have access to rubbish which might contain food. This is particularly important to areas where there are wild boar or outdoor pigs. A salami sandwich mistakenly and illegally fed to a pig could be all it takes to introduce this terrible disease. There are other ways that African swine fever could be introduced. For example, the virus can be spread on vehicles, equipment, clothing and boots contaminated by blood, manure or other excretions from infected pigs or wild boar. Farm staff or other people returning from African swine fever affected countries after visits home, holidays or hunting expeditions could bring back infection if their clothing, footwear or equipment is contaminated. However, the risk of introducing infection into pigs by these routes can be avoided by routinely taking certain measures. These include providing dedicated outer clothing and boots for workers and visitors, keeping visitors to an absolute minimum, and not allowing vehicles, equipment or anything which could be contaminated from coming onto premises with pigs. By being vigilant and ensuring that these measures are routinely taken, you will help protect pigs from African swine fever and other diseases, and you will be playing your part in protecting the national pig population. There is a useful poster for pig keepers summarising this advice. This can be downloaded from the gov.uk website on the link that's shown here. If you're a pig keeper and you're ever worried about the health of your pigs, consult your veterinary surgeon immediately. Even if you only have a few pigs, you must register them with the Animal and Plant Health Agency. Also make sure you register with a veterinary practice in advance of any health problems in your pigs. Your vet can provide you with advice specific to your circumstances and help you protect your pigs from disease. The clinical signs of African swine fever are described in another video, so do please take the opportunity to make yourself aware of what this disease looks like. As African swine fever is what we call a notifiable disease, if a pig keeper or a vet suspects African swine fever, they must notify the Animal and Plant Health Agency immediately, and a disease investigation then takes place. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you find it and the other videos about African swine fever useful.